What's happening, folks? Doug here, Deep Dive Survivor. It's the last day of the recreational cod fishery here in Newfoundland, Canada, and I got to work today literally in like 2 hours. So my gut feeling was just pulling me down here towards the ocean and try and get you guys some more footage of catching cod with a butter knife. So I'm down here by Middle Cove here now in the background. This is where all the cod go into, or all the capelin go into spawn and lay their eggs on the beach. And that's like a bait fish for the cod. And some views of the cliffs. Beautiful area here, as you can see. We're going to be going right out to the end of this point out here. Can't really see it, but out at the bottom of that ridge, a little bit beyond that point there, is where we're going to go down and climb down on the cliff and catch some cod just before work today. Alright, let's go. We don't have much time. Alright folks, we're only just around the corner from where it just was, and here by Outer Cove now, and I'm going to show you exactly where I got to go to get down on the cliff to catch some cod for you guys. So here's Outer Cove. Nice rocky beach there. Right out there at the end of that point is where we're going. And there's a road that leads up from starting from over here. It's called Doran's Lane. You pull in over here, follow that road where all those houses are. My buddy Danny lives up there. Shout out to Danny. Road ends right around here somewhere, and then you walk through the trail and climb right down over the cliff. I'm gonna be over there catching cod. Right in that water right there, guys. Let's do this. We don't have much time. Get one more monster cod just before the season ends, just before work. We're literally running through the woods. This is crazy. Past some pedestrians and hikers. Shout out to the East Coast Trail Association for maintaining the trail down here. It's really nice. They got it fixed right up. This fella can just run in with his running shoes, catch a monster cod just before work. Alright, check it out folks. There's my rod. There's my trusty and rusty butter knife that I catch all my fish with. There's my tripod I bought off Amazon, but it won't close. And that's my bucket there, and a little bit of nylon rope. I got a filleting knife in there, and I always bring that along so that I can wash up my hands and wash up my fish as we go. I'm going to show you some of this trail here. This area down here is more of a natural trail. They don't build too much for stairs and walkways, which is good. Trying out my new gimbal here. It doesn't seem to be working properly. Alright, let's try it again. It's going on a 45. Alright folks, I'm going to show you a bit more of the trail this time. That's where we come out of the woods right there. The trail keeps going. Or you can come down this way and catch some cod. Check out the beautiful cliffs. The waves crashing in. A lot of wildflowers grow down here as well. Like these here. And a lot more. So I'm just going to show you some of this trail. It looks just like a donkey trail or a little dirt bike trail, but it's just from people walking down here. The earth is real soft here, just like you're on a rubber mat. Lots of peat in this soil, I think. And there's our point. Right between those two is where I climb down and go to the left. So check this out, guys. I've been down here and the fog came in. and I literally could not see my feet. That's how thick the fog was. And I was afraid if you take a few wrong steps, you're going to go down a couple hundred feet right into the water there. So I was starting to get a little bit concerned. Fella couldn't see where a guy was going, and I actually had to almost on my hands and knees hang on to these steps to make sure I was on the right trail and I wasn't walking off a cliff here in the fog and in the dark. But just look at this, guys. That's also another spot down there. You can stand roughly right in here and cast out, but it's shallow over there. It only comes up gradually there, so it's not real deep water. And there is some seaweed and stuff like that. I lost a lot of butter knives over on that side and had way better success over here on the left, because you got deeper water. You're going to have some bigger fish hanging around there. The real granddaddy cod, right? Check out this trail, man. It's like something out of a movie. This point here, this area here, they actually did a drone shot of it, and it was on the cover of National Geographic. It's called Torbay Point, and I got myself a drone. Just haven't learned it yet. Been working 60-70 hours a week, and just starting this YouTube up in my spare time. Who knows, someday I'll be able to go full-time, hopefully. That's why I want you guys to smash up the like button, hit the subscribe, share this with your friends. If you want to come to Newfoundland and catch fish with a butter knife, reach out to me. I'll show you the best places to go. Even out in the boat, it works good. Everyone out there has got their traditional lures. They're heavy, so they sink fast. You know, 12-ounce, 16-ounce lures. They go right to the bottom. My butter knife goes halfway down and I got a big fish on. They don't let it get to the bottom. That's how much they love it. All right, check out this little trail. Sorry if the video's a little bit shaky. I did buy a gimbal from Amazon. Tried it out a little bit back there on the trail, and the camera was on a 45 like this the whole time. So I'm trying my best to keep it stable for you guys with my hand. For now, I don't know if I'm not sure how to use it properly, or if it's just another dud. I did buy a DJI gimbal, and it charged and it powered up, but it wouldn't do anything other than turn on and do a quarter turn. So you just gotta use your goat feet and run straight down the rock. It's on a 45-degree angle. Don't try this, folks, unless you're a really good climber. This area here is not too bad. It's actually a trail, but the part where I have to get down over the cliff, I actually have to sit on my bum, and the finger holds are only like fingertips. That's all you have to save yourself from going out in the drink. So I'm not showing you this so people can come out and try this. I wouldn't really recommend it unless you're really good at climbing cliffs and you're comfortable with that type of thing. See, even here's loose rock. A lot of times you have a little slip here. And right by that boulder there is where we got to go down and around, and we'll be right next to the water. The waves come in here during a storm and they'll smash all the way up here. You always want to check the water for a few minutes before you get down right next to it. I've seen some rogue waves in this area, and no joke, they were 4 or 5 stories high. They came in and just wiped out the whole ledge where I'm about to show you. And if I was down there, I would have been out in the drink for sure in the middle of a storm. It was a nice day. It was nice weather, but you've got storm surge here for 2 or 3 days after a big storm sometimes. And it might not even be windy, but you've got waves down here 40, 50 feet high smashing off the rocks, right? All right, so check this out. It might not seem too steep on the camera, but it's steeper than a 45-degree angle. And if you got ankle issues, which I sometimes do, I shattered my heel back in 2009, so I got 2 plates and 9 screws in my left heel, and sometimes it gets tight like a ski boot. So every time before I come down here, I do my stretches, do my warm-ups, blast a bit of 90s club music, and do, you know, 6 or 7 push-ups, and the fella is ready to go. All right, so I'm going to show you. Might have to stop the camera to get down over that dangerous part there. There was a rope anchored in here, but well, yeah, we got a couple of fellow fishermen down here trying it out on the last day. Hey boys, any luck?
Yeah, we got a couple.
Okay, awesome. They got a couple. We're going to catch a monster cod here for you guys on the last day of the season. Let's do this. All right, folks. September 29th, 2024, last day of the recreational Atlantic cod fishery. Deep dive survivor down here. I got my tripod set up right on the edge of the cliff, and it's a little bit breezy. Really hoping I don't lose my phone in the ocean here today. We got a couple other guys here. They did catch some already, and they said they spotted some tuna here right off the point. Well, let's do this. Let's catch a monster cod for YouTube. Smash up the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe. Share this with your buddies. Let's throw it out. Make sure it sinks down pretty good. Start jigging, see if we can get one on the first cast. Wasn't the best cast for the first one. Literally got to work in like, probably got a half an hour of casting here. Ooh, false alarm on the second cast. Let's try it again. Oh yeah, nice cast, nice cast. It's out nice and fur. Got a bit of a swell on the ocean here. Want to make sure it sinks down enough. I think the boys got a fish on. Let's catch a cod before I lose my phone. That boy's got a fish on there. It's not a whole lot of cod here this time of year. They start to go back out in deeper waters. And because of the swell that's on the go there, a bit rougher water, butter knife doesn't seem to be sinking down that well. A decent cast for distance that time. You got a starfish. The boy's got a baby starfish there next to you. I'd love to be able to scuba dive in this area. There's probably thousands of lures here. Got to stay on camera. I learned during the last video, as soon as I step off out of the frame, the video shuts off. lot of action here yet. Really hoping to catch at least one for you guys. Last day of the season. Fella's got to get to work at his normal job soon. And I need my phone to get that job done. Without this phone, I can't make any money. All perfectly legal. It is an actual job. Not like some people use their phones for. Get a good feeling on this one. Hard to keep an eye on the line with all the water moving. So you just kind of feel for it. See that it's still sinking, and as you can see the line flying off, it is slowly sinking. I think it's hit the bottom there now. You reel it up a little bit to get it off the bottom. Start jigging. Boy's got something else on over there. Not too eventful. This is not the best time of year to come down. When the capelin are here, you'll catch cod here almost every time. Let's try out this way. Ooh, false alarm. Fella's down here with bad balance, trying not to fall in the drink. Oh yeah, we got a pro cast here, you guys. By a non-professional fisherman. September 29th, 15 degrees Celsius. Anyone can catch cod in Newfoundland during the fishery. You don't have to be a Canadian or from Newfoundland. You don't need a license. If you're here for a vacation, you can catch cod up to 5 a day, maximum 15 per boat per day. If you got 7 or 8 people on a boat, you can haul in 15 fish max. But there's cod tours and stuff like that. It is way better in a boat. You can get out there with a fish finder and get right on top of a big school, and in the proper depth of water and stuff like that. I've seen cod come out of these waters like 5 feet long. Like the real cod fodder. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a good time here, guys. I really hope I don't get skunked. We got one granddaddy seagull out there, and he's keeping an eye on things for us. I'm also here right in the middle of the day, which also isn't the best time. The cod are hungry in the morning from say 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then before they go to sleep from like 5 p.m. to half hour after sunset is the best time. We see a couple rogue waves out there. But Butterknife is staying right on top of the water here today. It's just too much like a washing machine here. You can see the line coming off. It takes a long time for it to sink because it's so light. Should have brought my heavier lure down. Come on, baby, come on. Hey bro, you ever meet a newfie YouTuber? I don't have the channel launched yet, but it's going to be called Deep Dive Survivor.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, man.
Mostly fishing content, or?
A little bit of everything, whatever I can think of. No niche, just winging it day by day.
Yeah.
I'm going to be showing a lot of the hidden gems around Newfoundland and some traveling to other countries, stuff like that.
Yeah. Torbay Point is one of the best hidden gems.
Yeah, not a whole lot of people know about this spot.
Yeah. And it's hard enough to get down that I don't think a bunch of people want to do it.
Exactly, right? Sunsets here are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the humpbacks are in and you're just fishing off to the side here, it's like, it's the best.
Yeah. Seen some minke whales here, like, and yeah, I think they were big minkies.
Yeah.
Literally just 40 feet off the rock here, right? Could have hit him with the butter knife, but I was also down here another time, and the cod rushed the capelin right into the shore
Yeah.
and started jumping on top of them on the surface of the water, which is pretty rare, guys. Like, they don't normally act like that, but they do work in tandem and work in a pod sometimes to get their meals, right?
Yeah, and push the capelin around and stuff.
Yeah. I actually grew up not too far from here. The next cove over is Torbay, and these coves, a lot of times they'll get jam-packed with ice pans and icebergs in the spring.
Yeah.
And we used to jump the ice pans all the way out to the iceberg,
Really?
climb the icebergs.
Oh my god.
Super dangerous. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone.
Yeah.
We tried it 7 or 8 times. My buddy Gussie slipped on the iceberg, split the back of his head open, and my brother Johnny basically had to grab him by the collar of his shirt and run with him the whole way back into shore. We never tried it again after that,
Yeah.
because every ice pan is moving, and we were only 7 or 8 years old. We didn't know if we were going to end up over in England or... When you're young and you're a little boy, you think you're invincible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see the line there. It's not really sinking for me today, guys. Got my pole a little bit bent up. There's a big wave smashing off the cliff here. Feels like I'm getting a bite. Bit of extra time to sink down. I got a 50-pound test line on here. I think we're going to get much here today, but I've seen some guys come down here with like 13-foot long rods and a big shrimp jigger, or squid jigger, sorry. And cod also eat squid. They like capelin, herring, squid, probably a few other things too. But if you got a big rod on a big squid jigger, you can get it out, say 200-300 feet, and let it sink down from there. I seen a guy hauling a cod here the size of my leg. They're hard to get up over the cliff, because it's like jagged rock here. You can bust your line when you got a heavy fish on. This one here is going to be the last cast, guys. We got to get to work, fortunately. Oh yeah, we got a bite. We got a bite on the last cast, guys. It's gonna be a successful freaking YouTube video here again today. Woo! He's only small, but I just wanted to show you guys. It is possible to catch fish with a butter knife. Oh yeah. As you can see, we got one. It's a major success every single time. Believe in yourself, drill a couple holes in a butter knife, you can catch yourself dinner. He's only a little baby. Check it out, guys. North Atlantic cod. That's what the babies look like. Baby's probably born this year. Smash up the like and subscribe. Share this with your buddies. Who do you know that can catch fish with a butter knife? Let's do this. We got tuna down here today as well, folks. Guys, just see them jump. They're just straight out here. So there is still some bait fish in the area if the tuna are still hanging around. What a beautiful spot. Sunset's just over here. Absolutely love it. Smash up the like and subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.